I sit down, I look up, I sit down, I look up, I look up, I sit down, I look up, I look left, I look right, I look up, I sit down, I look up, I look left, I look right, I look up. And unless I stop and I pause and I say, oh my gosh, you have the attention and the awareness of a neuropsychologist. Please explain your mathematics. Then life on earth now continues. And there's a similar example tomorrow, and there's a similar example next year. And they'll probably be the same people at the University of Washington throwing books everywhere, throwing their trash everywhere, angry at nihilism. They describe as their theory and philosophy. They stare at the book they leave as trash. To say there's nothing on earth worth more than the time that they're sharing with their suffering. The bartender looked at me crazy like I was eating in some freaking McDonald's. I said, oh my gosh, I'll go to Taco Bell next time, you know? And he said he still didn't understand. I said, well, you just talked about consciousness with your body. You're a pervert. Not so different than the man who stares at me with his face spilling water all over. Laughing, calling me a retard. With the other man who he buys drugs from, who says I'm a retard. They do mushrooms down where the grass grows and the geese hide from them at night in silence. And they say, well, you're a rap superstar, you're a musician just like him. He's got his instruments on the video you saw. His glitz and glamour he shares with the librarians, and they come over and say, well, you're making a low hum too loud. And I've got to say, Om Mani Padme Hum. Maybe he's not incorrect about what you all are hiding in your basement. You all have not only caused a candidate for neuropsychology to say, I give up. Let him treat the cancer. I'll go commit suicide and be happier than he will be raping your children after he's done throwing your babies down the stairs. But he's got freedom on this campus where the Black Lives Matter protects him and gives him his soldiers for his Antifa war against the government, who doesn't need to fund what Bill Gates and all of the other billionaires already gave their hard-earned dollar to solve their climate change for him and his dominance. He shares with her, who has their no gender.